Hmm? Hello?
Hello, I'm calling on behalf of Dr. Salvador with a message for the parent or guardian of Sensuda. Are you a parent or guardian of Sensuda? Say
Yeah.
yes, or for more options, say option.
Ye-
Para español, presione 4.
yes.
Great. I'm calling because it may be time for your child or children to come in for a visit. It's really important for kids to see their provider regularly.
Hello. I am going to try to share this in the group. Hopefully, some people come join me over here on YouTube today. Let me. Okay. Okay, I'm sharing this to the group now. Hopefully, some people join in. I do have a hard stop today at 1 o'clock. So, all right. All right, hopefully some people join us. It's 12:01, but because I have a hard stop at 1, I'm going to get started. So, I'm going to be playing with Vicky Bouton's cut and paste today. And oh, I forgot to put my glue bottle in my glue press. Just take this off. If anybody needs to know how to pop it in your glue press, you just take the cap off and just push it in. There you go. And it's in. All right. So what I did is I took this sheet of paper and I fussy cut out all of these butterflies. And I have that pile right here. So I have all of these butterflies here. And I'm going to be scrapbooking this photo from Memorial Day with the Vicky Bouton cut and paste collection. I pulled out the Spring Stories rub-ons from 49 and Market. And I have some cut and paste embellishments, some sequins, some die cut hearts. And then I needed some papers for matting my photo. So I don't want to cut into too many of my cut and paste sheets because I don't have many of them. So I went and looked back and I pulled these out. These are from Vicky Bouton's very first collection. It wasn't a 6x8 pad. It was like a little bit larger than that. But I pulled out a few sheets from there to mat my photos. So here we go. Let's get started. If anyone's watching and you could just say hi in the chat so that I know you're here, that will be great. Let me see. What I'm going to do is I want to do butterflies flying up the page. I normally always do going this direction, left to right. Today I'm going to do right to left just to give it a little bit something different, kind of a challenge for me. I am going to do splattering first. So let me get my splatter box to put the paper in. This is a piece of Vicky Bouton's Foundations paper from American Crafts. Not sure if she's going to be making foundations paper anymore. I guess we'll see what she and 49 and Market come to terms on as far as what products they're going to be making. And let me go find a paint palette if I have one. Let me see. Because I want to do the splatters in a very controlled manner. So I want to actually use a paintbrush to splatter. Let's see if I have, I do have a palette. Okay, here we go. Oh, and obviously I didn't clean this palette because there's still yellow in there. But I don't need the whole palette. I only need 4. So let's move this. I'm going to use my gold Heidi Shine spray. And I'm going to use my Distress Spritz. I have peacock feathers, picked raspberry, and peeled paint. And look, peeled paint is not even opened yet. So and I'm going to grab some baby wipes to spray off the nozzle. There we go. Let's see if I can. Okay, I think I'm just going to pour a tiny bit in because it's probably clogged because this is super old. Who else still has their Heidi Swap gold shimmer spray? Anyone still have it? I have a couple of small bottles still left hidden around here, but we haven't quite gotten another spray, right? To match up. All right, so here's my peacock feathers. Okay. Picked raspberry. I'm going to pull out a paintbrush. It's taking a while to mix up here. All right, spray a little bit of this in. Ooh, that is bright pink. Okay. And let's open up this one. Let's open up my peeled paint here. Oh. Let's see. We can get this open. I hope that people are able to find the stream over here. Let's see. There's no notifications on Facebook. All right, so that's good. At least nobody's asking, hey, where are you? Oh my goodness, I cannot get this thing open. I may not be, here we go. Okay. Like I may not be using peeled paint today if I can't get this thing open. Oh my goodness, sorry about this. Let's see. Ah, got it. All right, let's shake it up and spray it in. Okay, I think that is good. And now I can spray my peeled paint. Okay. Alrighty, we got everything going. And hey, Jessica, can you hear me okay? Just checking because you're the first person to pop on, so I just want to make sure that everything is going okay here with YouTube. All right, so the first one, what I'm gonna do is before I splatter, I'm gonna mix it up again because the shimmer kind of gets to the bottom. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna splatter along the diagonal. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Grab another baby wipe. I really should have a cup of water here, but you know what? We're just going to make it work with what we have. I'm going to take some picked raspberry now. I'm going to splatter the picked raspberry. Okay, let me wipe this off. And my peeled paint. Okay, this is a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be, so I'm not going to go in for a second one of peeled paint. And then my favorite Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine. And then I'm going to take out the heat gun and hopefully dry this quickly. Okay, there we go. I think we have a nice diagonal going here on the page. Set this aside. I'll have to wash out this paintbrush. All right. Let me just wipe out this palette so I don't drop stuff or knock it over. There we go. And those palettes are awesome. I got them super cheap at Michael's. You get like 6 in a pack. I think we got them for like kids painting, but then I took a bunch of them to keep up here in the craft room. All right. So I have my splattered back. I don't know what this is. My hand is not going to do anything as far as drawing it. But I have all of my fussy cut butterflies. And my photo. Let's pull out the heat gun, see if we can get this dry. Yep, I spent this whole morning fussy cutting that whole sheet of cut and paste paper to try and get a big old pile of butterflies that I can play with. So Jessica, are you back from Disney? Still in Disney? On your way back to Disney again? I saw that you had some fun there last week. Doing what'd you do? 4 parks in one day? That looked like fun. You're back? Oh, sorry. Oh, nice. Very nice. We are waiting to go away. Oh, it was so hot. Yeah. I bet. I wish that New Jersey would make up its mind what kind of weather we're having, because it's just been a mess here. I wasn't even sure. My kids had the color run last night at their school, and I wasn't even sure what was going on because it was like raining in the morning, and it's just been that weather where it like rains a little bit and then the sun will come out and then it rains again and then you have 3 days of rain and then like a half a day of sun. It's just been, I feel like it's been April weather in May. This is taking longer to dry than I thought. I apologize. But I can crank it up. I don't know if this will help. Okay. Like today, I feel it's kind of warm out and really muggy and humid and gross, but there's no sun. It's like all cloudy, and I think it's supposed to rain in the evening and then rain all day tomorrow. So thankfully, we don't have anything outdoor planned for tomorrow, but my kids are going to be inside of the karate place pretty much in and out of there all day tomorrow, both of them. So if you're watching, say hello in the comments so that I know that you're here. I'm playing with Vicky Booten's cut and paste today. I'm not doing any particular challenge, just playing. And I just did a ton of splatter using some of the distress spritz and peeled paint, picked raspberry and peacock feathers. And then I added in some Heidi Swap Gold color shine. So all right, we're getting there. This almost looks dry. There's just a few more wet spots and then I can start to stick. You have nothing scheduled this weekend. Yeah, we don't have anything on Monday. Not Monday. Sunday. So that's nice. We'll probably just hang out around the house or go someplace local. But then you have 3 back-to-back work trips. Oh my gosh. That's the one thing I'm thankful with my job is that I don't really ever have to travel. The job I was at previous to this one, I did have to travel a tiny bit. And it was usually just like a day where I would just like have to drive out to Pennsylvania or a different place, location in New Jersey. But even then I was like, ugh. All right, it looks pretty dry now. So I don't know if you can see it. I'll bring it up so you can see the shimmer. See how shiny all the shimmer is? It's so pretty. All right. And I want it going this way because I'm going to challenge myself and go in the opposite direction. So let's figure out where we're going to place the photo. I think I'm going to place it down in this corner. And I'm going to mat it with my old Vicky Bouton product since I don't want to cut into too much of cut and paste. So and I think let's do some tearing. That'll be fun. Just make some messy stacks of torn papers. Okay, let's tear this. Oh, see, that's good. It's just, traveling was hard for me because between the kids, at that time the kids were in daycare, so you have to be back or have someone pick them up when it's daycare pickup time. Let's see. Kind of like that. That's kind of fun. Oh, I like it like that. Okay, I'm going to do it like that. And then my husband is a CPA, so there's many months out of the year where he is working loads and loads and loads of hours and needed me home. So that was traveling was kind of not an easy thing for me to do. All right, so I think I'm going to do it like that. Hi, Janice. Thanks for joining. Where's my adhesive? Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to start to stick this down. Well, Jeff, when you go into New York, if you want a recommendation for an Italian place that has like the best chicken soup, which sounds weird, like why would an Italian restaurant have chicken soup? But they have awesome chicken soup. Let me know and I can let you know where it is. It's in Midtown. Okay. Okay. So I am using cut and paste from Vicky Bouton. But these papers that I'm matting it with are actually leftover papers I have from her very first collection because I'm being cheap with cut and paste and I don't want to cut into all of my big 12 by 12 sheets. So I used some of her older papers to do the matting. And what I did, all these butterflies are fussy cut from this sheet of paper in the collection. And the back is this like blue checkerboard. So I also want to add in these rub-ons and my butterflies and my title. But let's see. Oh yeah, I will message it for you. I'll look up the address and I'll message you with it. Uh, at some point this weekend, I'll do it. But it's called Daniela's. I want to say it's on 8th Avenue. It's an awesome little place. All right, so I have that. I'm going to there's a couple rub-ons because this was one of the this was this Memorial Day weekend, and it was raining on and off during the barbecue, so we were under this big tent. So I want to put in these rain themed rub-ons. So we have rain, rain, go away. It's raining, it's pouring. And then I'm going to do splish splash rain puddles here. This one, and this is the 49 in Market rub-ons that they put out. I don't know. It wasn't that long ago. They're called Vintage Bits Spring Stories rub-ons. So this is the front page, and then you have this back page with all these rainbows and the boots. Really cute. And I need something to rub them on with, and I don't have any of my little tools, so we're just going to use my bone folder. So we're going to add these into the splatters. I'm excited. We're going into Manhattan at the end of June for a concert at the rooftop at Pier 17, which is like my favorite place to go to shows. It's just so nice. I don't know where we're going to go to eat though, because it's kind of far away from Midtown. So we'll see. Okay. Ooh. Oh, sorry. That was a nasty noise. These would go on so much better if I could find one of my rub-on tools. All right. Oop. My L doesn't want to go down. Go. All right. And my rub-ons are on. Now I'm going to start. No, I don't want to do my butterflies yet. I do want to put my title on, which I'm just going to go easy on myself with the title. And I'm just going to use this Remember This that's on the foam sticker sheet. We can just line this up on here. Okay. Let's start arranging some butterflies. Yes, sometimes it's like, sometimes I'll even take a picture purposely so that I'll have a little bit of white space in it. I don't like that big one. Let's find some little ones. Oh, I like this green one. Do that one there. Yeah, yeah. These rub-ons are so great unless you're going live, and then they say, I will not behave for you today. Kind of like my kids. It's like they'll be super quiet, and then the second I go live or I am on the phone, all of a sudden there they are. Who knows what they want to tell me about? Usually just to be nosy and look at who I'm talking to. Oop. All right, I'm going to get these glued down, and then we will see from there what I need to add in. Hi, Michelle. Since you're on the live, I'm guessing we don't have a baby Penelope yet. But I'm thinking of you guys. And so I always put half foam, half glue on my butterflies. That way they have a little bit of dimension without like popping off the page, because we all know they're going to pop off the page and then you go to put it in a page protector and it's like, they'll go all flat then. So I just do a little bit to give them a little bit of lift. Thank you. Yes, this is a picture that I posted in the group, that make sure you have a friend who will make sure that you get in the picture with your kids instead of just being the one that takes the picture, or not even just with your kids, just in general, because I do have a tendency not to get in photos. And so she took the picture for me and yelled at my children when they did not smile and forced them to smile. So make sure you have a girlfriend or any friend who will help you out with that. Let's see, no baby yet. Oh, I hope she's feeling okay. I know it's her birthday today. It's probably not the most comfortable, I would think, by this point. Let's see. Okay, and then for this one, I'm going to stick 2 pop dots on top of each other so I get a little bit of a difference in the thickness. I think you can get pop dots that are, where was this one? This one was here, right? I think so. Was it here? I don't know. We're going to stick it right here because I like it there. I think you can get pop dots of different thicknesses, but you can always just stack them up one on top of each other. Yes. This baby doesn't know how many people ask about her every day, probably. All right, here's the purple one. And this blue one. And I have this one that I'm just going to completely pop up. Because I want it to kind of go over like that. And then this one. All right, I'm just gonna stack up some. Oh, I think I need to put one more behind this top one. Let me put one more foamy behind the top one. There we go. All right, now I can look and see if I feel like I need any other butterflies. In here, I wish there was like a teeny tiny one. This one's kind of small. Oh, you know what? Let me look on the sticker sheet. Let's look on the sticker sheet. Oh, there's some tiny ones, tiny black ones on here. Okay, that'll be a nice little pop of a different color. Let's see. All right, and I'm going to stick just a little bit, like a half of a foam behind this. Hi, Taylor. Oh, there goes a pop dot flying across. Luck must be on my side today because it did not land glue side down on my photo. You know what? When I saw this paper, I was like, yep, I'm just going to cut all of the butterflies out. And I'm so glad that the Happy Scrappy bag had 2 sheets of the paper so I can use it in 2 different ways, because I'm definitely using the butterfly side and not the blue side of that paper. But it reminded me of Fernwood. Remember the gorgeous butterflies in Fernwood? And I fussy cut all of those out too. All right, let's take a look and see what we have as far as embellishments that I could tuck in. Oh, a little strawberry. How cute is that strawberry? All right. Oh, look at the dog. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. Look at that. It's a glue stick. So cute. This is a really cute collection. It's a shame that we can't get like tons and tons of this collection in. So cute. These are her bigger die cuts. Let's see. There's my favorite guy, the deer. Not for this page, but I do love that deer. Oh, I liked it better with this one. Just gonna do a quick flip through the rest of these. Oh, look, there's a little tape dispenser. Okay, just see. Alrighty, so I have added some leafery, greenery, whatever you want to call it. I also pulled in some things that were on my desk. I have these like royal blue die cut hearts, and these, does anybody remember Fifth and Monaco from Pink Paisley? That's where those are from. Still have some of that. And this flare. All right, let me glue these down. You know, it's just unfortunate timing with everything. And it's out of, control of any of the retailers. So I just feel so bad for the retailers and for Vicky Booten that all this craziness is going on. Oh, no, I want this butterfly on top of this leaf. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to put some glue dots behind this. All right. I know. She's amazing with how much she was able to get of this collection. All right. I don't think I'm going to add the blue hearts, which I also see that there's dog fur in there. Blech. This dog is shedding all over my house. Let's see. Let's put in some of these in lieu of my sprinkly bits. These sequins are my sprinkly bits today. Let's see. I've been working on this pack of sequins for so long and they're still not done. They're still not done. All right. Let's glue these down. I think I got glue on the tip of this, so it's making it a little bit stickier than usual. All right. Okay, and I know there was a foam sticker that I wanted to add in too, so I'm gonna grab that after I glue these down. Okay. Foam sticker. Which one was I wanted this one. Happiness right here. Get this like that. All right. Let's add in some gold hearts to pick up on the gold and the splatters that I added. All right, guys, I think that is going to be it for the layout. So let me put my coffee out of the way so I don't spill it. Let me bring this up a little bit closer to camera so you guys can see it a little bit better. You can see all of the splattering I did behind. So for those of you who missed the beginning, I did splatter with 3 Distress Spritz and the Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine. This is all cut and paste except for the papers I used to mat my photo, which are from Vicki Boutin's very first collection because, like I said, I'm being cheap and I don't want to cut into all of my cut and paste papers right now. So that's that. This is a piece of the Vicki Boutin's foundation paper, and these are 49 in Market rub-ons. So all right, guys, thank you for joining me today. And I'm not sure who is up this weekend, but check the calendar in the group because I think there's a live this weekend. And yeah, that's it. Have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.